Well, I'm glad to say I'm back at the Eye Museum in Douglas as we find so many things to talk about up here. Katie's with me. Delightful job you've got, I understand.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, because this is fantastic.
Yeah, it's fabulous. So I've been looking at old videos of the Isle of Man, captured by a man called J. Walter Royston, from the late 1920s up until the 1950s. And he's got some fabulous imagery of like Peel Castle, Douglas, everywhere on the island. It's just really fantastic stuff.
Indeed, sit back and watch, because basically you won't see us now until the end, because we've got so many little clips to give you here. So this is this one guy who just was prolifically coming to the Isle of Man for holidays, or did he live here? Or
no,
what?
So he was actually born in Douglas in his father's dental surgery. Yeah, and he went on to be a dentist himself in Liverpool, and then he came back to the island to retire. And it's his retirement hobby was being an amateur filmmaker. So
and these are in colour, which makes it look even nicer.
Some of them are in colour, some are black and white. The older ones are black and white, but the coloured ones, like there's some amazing shots of sunsets over Peel Castle and things like that. They're amazing, yeah.
So how do these come into your collection? Do people just donate them to you? Or what?
So I don't know on that one. I think they were just kind of donated to us as a really good resource. But they are fantastic.
We've all got those cine films stuck up in the attic, and probably don't realise actually the value they have to a new generation.
Obviously, yeah. I think even films you don't think are that important. Just seeing everyday life in the past, you know, this is stuff that was both pre and post the Second World War, and just everyday life, seeing people walking on the streets, what kind of clothes they're wearing, the shopping they're buying, the things they're doing on holiday on the island. It's incredible. I'm
only guessing that when you watch these, you can't know everything about everything. No. You need people to fill in some gaps?
Yeah, so all the films are available on iMuseum. So we're releasing them in batches. So the first batch of 22, which is called Sunny Days on the Isle of Man, is on iMuseum. The second batch, which is Making Ronald's Way, Let's Fly Away, will be released in July. And the third batch, which is the Second World War and the Isle of Man, will be released in November. Obviously, like you say, I don't know everything. So it would be really great if people out there could get in touch with us through iMuseum when all the videos become available, and just let us know if you know any places, if you know any people, anything at all in these videos, and we will certainly get them added onto our descriptions.
See, what I love about this is, because everything's digital now, people can do it from home, they can watch it, it's fantastic. And what a buzz it was. I think I love looking at old things, because in the Isle of Man, so many things are exactly the same. Places, I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got people from all around the world, so we're actually doing a few events here at iMuseum, and we've had people asking if we can set up on Zoom, so they can come in and, you know, watch from afar, learn a bit about Royston and watch some of the films. So that's certainly something we're looking at, and yeah, it's just incredible the reach that we've had and stuff like that. It's just, it's amazing.
Well, great. I said at the beginning, great job.
It's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, absolutely.
So if people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
If they have any information to do with specific videos, definitely comment on the iMuseum. There'll be a comment box under the video if they have any information based on that. Even if it's not about a specific film, if you also comment on the films, we'll still get the comment and we will respond back to you.
Because I'm guessing sometimes it's hard to know exactly which year it might have been, because it's a bit vague sometimes, isn't it?
It is. In some of the videos, he's done an amazing job and he's put titles on which say exactly which year, like the 1947 TT and things like that. But no, other videos, I've tried hard to date by looking at posters and things like that, but some of them, it's just a vague guess. So yeah, any information will be greatly appreciated.
And if your great Auntie Ethel's in it, you want to know about it as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We want to know everything. Great Auntie Ethel, great Grandma Anne, you know, anyone. And
if people are sitting on stuff, should they get in touch with you, say? You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anything. We'd love sort of anything.
Archiving the Isle of Man, it goes on forever, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. And like we said before, stuff you don't think's important definitely get in touch, because it certainly could be.
Well, we've enjoyed the last few minutes just watching all the videos, and that's just a sample of what's there, and more to come, as you say.
Yes, so there's 22 out at the moment. There are 34 in total, so there'll be another 2 batches split up. So even if you're not interested in, say, making Ronald's Way, which is the second batch, but you're really interested in the Isle of Man and the Second World War, that'll be the 3rd batch. So keep your eyes peeled in the next couple of months. There'll be things on our Facebook as well. So yeah.